This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Whether you want to set up a personal website or start an e-commerce store, this is the all-in-one platform where you can access marketing, analytics tools, and set up a beautiful website and run your business. I kind of feel like I'm the owner of like a Korean restaurant or something. Today we are tackling modernized Hanbok, and this is so exciting. If you don't know, Hanbok is Korean traditional clothing, and the inspiration behind today's video is a Korean drama that came out a couple of years ago now. I think the plot was a little bit crazy. It was called Mystic Pop-Up Bar, and the female lead was Hwang Jung-eum, and basically she's this like, oh god, I don't even know what she was. Some kind of fantastical person that's lived for thousands of years. I think she basically only wears hanbok, and there were so many different designs, colors, prints. It was just, you know, so beautiful to look at, and ever since I watched that drama, I've been really wanting to recreate something from that. So what we are going to make today is a modernized hanbok vest, and sometimes Hwang Jung-eum would be sporting this with like the rest of her outfit, and it was just so cute. Loved it so much. And anyway, so I have this vintage quilted fabric, and it's quilted on both sides, which is always lovely because I don't have to go back and add a lining fabric to it. And I don't know, I've really been wanting to use this for something, and I think this is just going to be perfect. And I'm going to be making my own bias tape. This is just like kind of the only shade of blue that I could find. Let's get right into pattern making. I'm not sure if you recognize this jacket. It's my reversible teddy jacket that I made a little while ago. Anyway, I do keep all my paper patterns, so they usually live in little plastic baggies categorized by what the clothing is. So I think I might use this to help me just form the basis of the pattern today as well. I've been able to track down the vest that was on my mind. The vest in question, the navy puffy floral one, was apparently from episode 4, and I've just found this on some random Naver blog. I do think that all of her hanboks that she's sporting in the drama are by the brand Teterot Salon, and if you say it in an English way, I guess it's just Teterot Salon. But they're so pretty. They've got really beautiful lifestyle hanboks that are modernized and feature really pretty prints. Is the basic design that I think we need to achieve. These are the pattern pieces. It's got 2 front panels and then a back cut on the fold, which I really don't think should be too difficult. And then I'll tell you how I do the collars and the ties and everything later on, just because I am really just doing this as I go along without much plan to it. Unfortunately, I don't think I can add the pockets like her vest has, just because I'm not quilting this from scratch and I'm already using like a quilted fabric. I just don't want to go into the effort of, you know, having to line it and everything, but I think it will still turn out really cute. If you already have a vest, even like a knitted vest that you really like, I think you could easily just trace that as a pattern piece. Alternatively, if you have a jacket pattern that you really like, you can just use the jacket, alter the front so it's kind of like a cross, and then also just omit the sleeves. So it's very simple. I feel like this isn't going to be too hard like the body part. Maybe the collar might get a little bit tricky, but we'll figure that out later. For me, I've got exactly the same teddy. It says teddy back on it. Literally just how I made it last year. And then I've got the teddy front, and that will need a little bit of alteration, just so it comes, so it's like a little bit more diagonal, the neckline, rather than rounded up here. My fabric, what way is it? I think it's this way, right? So I'm gonna fold it. Is it? Oh my god, which way is up?
It's just up and it's stuck.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this. I've currently misplaced my duck weights. I don't know where I've put them. Cut out my back piece. That's what it looks like. So with the top, usually it looks like this, right? But what I'm just going to do to create the diagonal that I want is just fold it back like this, so it's diagonal, and I think that should be fine as my pattern piece. I do want it to curve a little bit here, but that's something you can just like fix up once you cut out. So we've got this back piece, looks like this, and then the front pieces. And what I want to do is just sew along the shoulder lines, and also I'm gonna sew the sides. What I have quickly realized is that because it's not going to be a jacket, it's going to be a vest, when I close it up like this, it puckers a little bit here, right? So I think I just need to bring the armholes in a little bit, like cut a bit more, and I think it might help a lot with that problem. And it looks a lot better too when it's like a little bit small, like the hole's a bit bigger. I think it should come a little bit further down on the bottom as well. So yes, I've been wearing pajama bottoms the whole time, but I think lengthwise I'm happy with that. Like, could be cropped, but I don't know, I like it like this. With where the vest is sitting, I think this is fine for now. And so now I'm just gonna make meters of bias tape. I've got a little bit of exciting news. I have a small store coming to you in the next couple of months, and it's been so exciting setting it all up. And obviously one of the first things I had to consider was getting my own website, setting up my own e-commerce store, and I was like, where do I even start with this? And that's why I'm truly so thankful that Squarespace is sponsoring today's video. I have to say that using their platform has been so easy breezy from day one. It's as easy as just grabbing a design template that you like, applying it to your website, and it's also easily customizable to your own aesthetic, which is really important for pretty much everyone, and also for me. Even though the e-commerce part of my website is still in the works, I feel like so far it has been so easy to do inventory management. It has been so easy to set up a really simple checkout system, and also they have secure payments, which is all the boxes checked for me. And I feel like everyone these days, they are shopping on their mobile phone, and that's why it's so important to have a website that is optimized for mobile. And with Squarespace, all of their websites are already optimized to be used on your mobile, which means I can get a store to you which can easily be accessed on any mobile device. The other thing that was a huge plus for me was that there is an unlimited amount of products that you can list on your store, and that means I can keep adding on products as time goes on and not worry about any limitations placed on me by my website platform. And I hope you guys go check out my website. A part of it is kind of done, probably might be edited a little bit more, but I'm so happy with it so far. It looks really, really cute and actually kind of reveals what my products are going to be. And if you're interested in knowing when they're going to drop, you can also sign up to my newsletter to be notified exactly when they're going to be released. And overall, I'm so happy with how the website is looking, how easy it has been to set up as kind of like a really time poor person. It's been so easy. Thank you so much, Squarespace. So to make bias tape, we have to cut strips on the bias, which is the diagonal of the fabric. So I'm starting from this corner, and oh my god, it's noisy outside. And then you just want to cut the strip. Once you have your strips like this, put them together at a 90-degree angle like this, and then sew across that inner diagonal. If it's stuck together, then it should make a strip like this. Yep, it should look like this when you attach it. I do have this like bias making contraption, but usually whenever I try to use it, it pisses me off more than saving time. But I decided I'm gonna give it another go today, so. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the bias tape making experience today. Got my vest, and what I'm gonna do is go around the armholes and the front sides and then the bottom edge. So we're just leaving the neckline without a bias tape because I think I need to put something like thicker on there. On the right side of the fabric, you want to line up your bias tape and then just sew along that raw edge along the marking that we have ironed in. I'm also going to finish the inner seams, wrap the raw edges in the bias tape essentially, and just sew that down. And I also have to do that for the shoulders. Mostly finished my vest at this point. The only part left is the collar, and because I want to add on a bit of length, I've cut out a strip of paper. It's literally like one long rectangular piece, and I am trying to draft out how it would look when it's attached, and so far I think it should look something like this with a curve, and I'm going to cut the shape out and help me make the collar. I literally just drafted like a paper version of the collar and how I would want it to sit on the final vest. And that is what I want my collar to look at, and I actually have two pieces because I'm going to what do you call it, attach them. So like here, here, around and along that edge so that I can flip it out to the right side. I'm just gonna press this collar. I'm scared I'm gonna ruin the collar if I run it through the machine, so I'm gonna hand sew everything. I'm just basting it at the moment. Got a long road ahead of us of hand sewing. Whenever I have to do hand sewing and it's not by the machine, I kind of feel like I'm in a medieval era or something. Okay, so it's not like the best combo with this brown t-shirt, but I just wanted to show you what the collar looks like. I hand sewed all of it down and on the inside as well, and I was just gonna add in like my blue ties on the side and call it a day, but I think I want to add a bit of detailing, another layer, another layer of color. Oh my god, what the hell. I want to do like a purple outline on the collar because a lot of Hanbok, the kit, usually has like a white outline or something like that. So I want to kind of do that and then also make the ties purple. This way I think it's more a bit interesting. I don't know. Cue medieval music once again. You know what? Sorry it's a bit noisy outside. So many people have asked me about this Hanbok skirt I also made, but I don't have a video for it, so I'll definitely make one. But it's also like a modernized Hanbok skirt. Florals kind of clash, but still kind of cute. Enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to check out Squarespace for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/halfsoybean to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. That's squarespace.com/halfsoybean, and I will see you very soon in the next video.